All right, so and I think last thing to show you this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you just how to take the Yakima EXO rear cargo box here, the hitch cargo box, and just swing it out. That's one of the coolest features because you can use the top here to set stuff up there, to cook on. Yep, there we go. Greetings, salutations, thanks for joining me for another video. Today, you'll find me sitting in the parking lot of the Marriott in Flagstaff, Arizona. Just spent a few days in the Flagstaff/Sedona area and had an incredible time. And now I'm back in Flagstaff, and actually I spent the last 2 days here at a hotel so I could do laundry and edit and upload my videos with solid Wi-Fi. Not exactly. Spending about maybe 6-7 hours trying to upload my video. I like uploading my travel videos on Sundays. I tried everything. I tried hotel Wi-Fi first. That was less than 1 meg. I tried my MiFi hotspot from T-Mobile. Didn't work. Tried my cell phone from Mint, which is also on the T-Mobile network for my iPhone 14 Pro. That didn't work. So then I resorted to having to put my Starlink, go get it out of the car, bring it, put to my second floor balcony, set it on top of a couple suitcases and bags, and it worked. So usually like once a week, once every 10 days, I like to spend a night or two at a hotel just to be able to just relax a little bit, obviously have a normal shower besides a Anytime Fitness gym, or obviously, you know, at a campground, or even with my portable bathroom setup. So it's nice just to be able to do that and have like just a nice day or two, you know, go to a pool or whatever and just kind of relax and chill. Usually I use it for editing, but it's nice to have those days just off the road and just relaxing a little bit. So today I'm leaving the Sedona Flagstaff area. I just charged up to about 80%. I charged up here and getting ready to take off for the Grand Canyon, which I'm super excited about. I've actually done a video from the Grand Canyon. It's actually one of my most watched camping videos. I will leave a link to it up here if you're interested, and in the description below. We only have about an 80-mile drive. It says 1 hour and 13 minutes, so not bad at all. I'm actually gonna be camping at a dispersed camping place that's actually the one that I camped at last time. Reason being is that it's super convenient. It's within 5 minutes of the Tesla supercharger there, and it's free, and you can't beat that. I think it's only about a 15-20 minute drive as well to the main entrance of the south rim of the Grand Canyon. So it's very conveniently located to everything that I need in that area. So no reason not to just use it again. Now that I have my electric XP Lite e-bike, I think there's just gonna be a lot more opportunities to explore the area. And so I'm very excited about that. Today we'll probably just drive there. I'll charge up when I get to Tusayan, I think is how you say it, Tusayan. Supercharger is just south of the entrance of the south rim of the Grand Canyon. And once I'm done charging up, I'll probably actually just head to the campground and kind of get everything set up for the night, get Starlink set up, probably cook some food. By the way, if you are new here, my name is Brian Hauer, and my channel is based around electric vehicles, camping, hiking, fishing, the outdoors, things like that. And I'm currently on a 30-day road trip camping series that's going to be headed all around the western side of the United States, visiting some of the most epic spots out here. And so please subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss any of this incredible adventure series. So yeah, 80 miles, about an 1 hour and 15 minute drive. Let's get on the road. I'll see you at the Grand Canyon.
Hello, Liza, how do you do? I'm writing you a letter, I hope it reaches you. I know it's been a long time since you heard from me. I'm still kicking around here in Tennessee.
Now take exit 165 on the right.
I heard you got a new job.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto North State Highway 64 North.
Are you ever lonely? Do you ever think of me? I heard you got a new man, I hope it treats you right. And before he tossed this letter away, there's something that I've got to say. An aeroplane shooting across the sky.
All right, just a little mid-drive update. Just a little bit less than a half hour left. It says we'll arrive with 44%. That was a super quick drive. It was actually nice because I didn't feel like being on the road all day. I actually wanted to just relax at the campground and maybe do a little exploring on the bike. But otherwise, the weather looks great. 71 degrees. Just a couple clouds in the sky. All right, I'll see you in about 25 minutes at the Tucson Supercharger.
We turn inside, try to find a good thing we can stand behind. All my friends tell me.
In 500 feet, turn right. Then you will arrive at your destination. Now turn right.
All right, just getting to the Tucson, Arizona Supercharger here at the Grand Hotel. Just about 5 minutes away from the Grand Canyon. All right, so just arrived at the Tucson Supercharger here just south of the Grand Canyon. Arrived with 44%, which I think was right on target. Let's go ahead and look at the efficiency over this drive, but 298 watt hours per mile. So not terrible, pretty decent actually. All right, I'm gonna go charge up. I'm gonna probably charge up to around 80-85%, just so I have plenty. The dispersed camping that we're gonna go to is actually back that way. It's right behind here, and you just go down this dirt road, as long as it's still open. And you just go down there about maybe 10-15 minutes, and there's a bunch of huge camping spots. It's dispersed, there's no cost or anything like that. It's owned by the Bureau of Land Management. So yeah, should be hopefully just as good as it was last time. All right, let's go ahead and charge up. We currently have the limit set to 100%. Like I said, probably go up to about 80-85. This supercharger has 12 stalls at 150 kilowatt max. And this is a new update in the recent, like about a week ago. This is early May. You can see down here, it shows you just different things that are in the area, pictures of the supercharger, things like that. So if you want to see if they have, food around there or hotels, things like that, you'll see all the nearby amenities right there. So kind of a cool little update. You'll also see the different cost during different charging times right here. Definitely a cool rustic cabin feel to the Grand Hotel. All right, all I did is run to the bathroom and already up to 72%. So probably stick around another 5 minutes maybe and then head on out. All right, and the campground we're going to is called Forest Road 302. It's actually literally right behind us. It's the road you can kind of see right back there. We're just gonna take that about 5, 10, 15 minutes back here on Forest Road 302. And there's a bunch of different camping spots. And like I said, they're huge. So like the next person near you will be like, I don't know, like 100 yards away or something. And I enjoyed it last time I was there. Can't remember, I knew there were trees, so I'm a little worried about Starlink, but we'll see how it shakes out when we get back there, and I'll try to find a spot with an open view of the sky. But yeah, super convenient. So I'll probably, like I said, it's already 4:13. So I'll probably just go and grab a spot and hang out there the rest of the night. And then in the morning, I'll kind of pack everything up, and then we'll actually go inside to the Grand Canyon and we'll go explore and do a couple fun things, and then get the electric XP Lite e-bike out and kind of just go explore the area. All right, so I'm charging up right now, almost done, but I just wanted to show you guys something just in case a few of you aren't familiar. So these are obviously superchargers. These are 150 kilowatt. There's also ones that are similar that are 250 kilowatt, and even a few slower ones like 72. But generally these are 150 and 250. The thing about these, if you see these at like hotels, these are called destination chargers. The cool thing about these is they're free. And so You'll just, if you're at a hotel or anything like that, a casino, lots of casinos will have them. I know like Venetian has them, and so does the Link High Roller, just outside the Link Hotel in Las Vegas. You can plug in, whenever I'm staying like any of those Caesars properties, I just plug into these, leave the car, go to my room, come back as soon as it's done, and you're good to go. But yeah, these are free. Definitely take advantage of them if you're at a hotel and the car's gonna be there for a while. You know, if let's say you arrive with like 10% or 20%, yeah, these are gonna take like 7 hours to charge up. But who cares if you're inside a hotel, you know, sleeping or whatever else. But good etiquette would always be to move as soon as you're done charging, or as soon as you get close, just come out and move the car so other people can get in there. But yeah, definitely take advantage of these if you can. All right, we're up to 82%. I'm gonna go unhook and we should be good to go for, you know, at least a couple days. This is so convenient though, being about 10 minutes from where I'm camping, that I can run back each day and just hop off if I need to. All right, let's get unhooked. All right, and for those wondering, that was $11.76 here at the Tucson, Arizona Supercharger. All right, let's go find a camping spot. All right, just taking a left right here, literally like a block, not even half a block behind the hotel there. It is open, so that's good. Helps Smoky prevents wildfires. You don't want those. The cool thing is the, you know, town right there is like 5 minutes, 10 minutes away. So if you need to run back and grab something, pretty convenient. And of course, go explore the Grand Canyon. Notice that they're putting up things on a lot of these campsites, and to block them, I don't know why. This is a place where I saw a ton of cows. There's just a ton of cows. It's like up around the corner to the right there's like a farm, and I think they just roam all around here. I might have to go back to the main entrance where the sign is and see if there's anything on there that says that these are all like blocked right now. So I think we're coming up on where I camped last time I was here about 1.5 years ago. I'm gonna see if this is a ranger and ask him. Yeah, it is. How's it going? Good. I was just seeing, are all the camp spots, are they all blocked off right now? Okay. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. So just follow this around. Okay, cool. Thanks. Appreciate that. That's super nice. So he's just going to take me there. So yeah, they said basically the left side here is all being burned. It started May 1st, and he said you don't want to camp over here. There's a guy back here that looks like he's camping in one of those huge, like, earth realmers. I don't know if you can see that over there, but yeah, there's like a guy back there. Yeah, it is like an earth realmer. And he said he's going to go tell him to leave, because he said on the left side they're burning. He said the right side you're fine. And he's going to take me. He said there was one campsite available up here, and he said he was there about 30 minutes ago and it was still available. Right here, perfect, man. Thank you so much. Cool, man. I appreciate it.
Have a great day.
All right, thank you.
If you have any questions, I'll
be around. Okay, cool. Super nice. Now we just got to go through here and try to bottom out, hit any rocks. There was a big one right there. All right, back right up to it. There's a little fire pit right back there. Put Starlink out. Might have to level out the wheels and stuff, but otherwise should be good. All right, let's go take a look outside. Yeah, this is fantastic. All right, well, this is the camp spot. Let's see the Road 302 right here. It was about, I don't know, maybe around 10 minutes, 15 minutes in. Nice little spot. Got a little shade from the trees right here, but still I have that opening right there, which guess what? Will be perfect for Starlink. But otherwise, I'm gonna have to put this baby through a wash in a few days. All right, definitely gonna take the bike out just because no reason to have it inside right now. Out here in the middle of nowhere. Grab onto it. Check it out. Take that. Kickstand up. There. And there's a little clamp here too. That's basically it. I have to adjust the seat and the handlebars, and that's it. So let's go ahead and do that. There's numbers on the back here. I use number 2. Same thing. Just pop this out, take it up to whatever is comfortable. Mine again, number 2. Clamp that down. Voila, that's it. You do have to put the seat a little higher than you would normally on a regular bike, simply because you have like these small tires, and the way the pedals are, you just have to sit a little higher than you normally would. That's why you have this long, seat pole. Besides that, the only other thing I was gonna say is, so one of my viewers, James, who just picked up one of these bikes, thank you for ordering through my link, I appreciate that. He said that he wasn't able to get on the bike lock. And I don't know if he got the official electric bike lock, but the one thing I did notice is that it is very snug back here. So actually, let me try to pull this out. There we go. And you can see it's one of these locks. Actually pretty decent, not too heavy. And you'll see there's like the water bottle, holder things or whatever in there. There's no human being, unless you're a tiny child, that could fit their fingers in there to do it. I don't know how there's no directions that tell you how. I actually ended up taking it to a bike shop and they had a special tool they were able to use and get in there and tighten it up on both the top and the bottom. So then you just take that, pop that back in. There you go. Get the camp here all set up, get the car set up, and then I'm gonna go explore this whole area. I haven't plugged it into my Opus power station yet, but just about to do that. Sun probably has, I don't know, guessing about 2.5 hours left of daylight. So I'm gonna get moving, get everything here in the car set up here in the next, 30 minutes, and then be able to go explore a little bit. And tomorrow we're headed into the Grand Canyon, so that'll be a lot of fun too. So make sure, if you're not subscribed, you definitely need to now, because there'll be a lot of fun videos coming up, not only over the next 30 days during this camping series, but even after that. So really looking forward to a lot of adventures, and yeah, I'll see you I'll see you on the bike shortly. All right, so got most of the stuff. I just put it up front in the driver's seat. You can see it's just like my sleeping bag, blanket, whatever, the couple other blankets and a couple pillows. That's all that was really back there besides the bike. So there's the bed. That is the Megamat 10 LXW. I'll show you when I put it sideways though. It actually is just slightly too wide when I have the bike back there. So I've had to kind of maneuver it a little bit to the side. I'll show you, like I said, in a minute, but at XPED, when I reached out to them and told them about that, they're actually sending me another one. And after talking with XPED, we kind of decided, yeah, let's just give it away on the channel. I'll have more information on that coming soon, but I'll have another one that's coming that is basically the exact same thing. It's just a few inches shorter and it's quite a bit skinnier. So it's only 25.6 inches across. I think it's called the MW. Got the Opus power station over there. I'll have a lot more information on that coming in a video soon. And there we have the Evan-X window shades, and those things work awesome. So links to everything are in the description, but let's get the rest of Starlink plugged into the power station, which is solar too. I have 2 solar panels that come out. I'm not going to put them up tonight, but maybe tomorrow, and that should power all of this stuff at least during the day. And then let's get that thing going so I have full internet. I actually do have 1 bar here with T-Mobile, but might as well use Starlink. All right, so now we're gonna open up the Yakima EXO cargo box, which I won't keep open for too long because it is so dusty out here. But I'm going to grab a couple things. I'm gonna grab this, which I got at the last place in Sedona, part of my campfire, but it actually fits perfect just to take a little bit of weight off of this when it's open. Don't really have to have it, but I noticed they sell one too. And so I'm like, well, I don't need to buy one. I'll just use this. And it fits perfect. But what I do need, I'll take some stuff out for when I cook a little bit later. Nothing extravagant tonight, but what I'm looking for is, I think in this bag. Yep, there it is. It is the XPED widget air pump. This thing is awesome, and it's got a little nozzle made specifically for all the XPEDs. You just pop that on. You don't even need to stand there and hold it, and then just turn it on, and about 2-3 minutes later, you're good to go. All right, let's get the bed blown up, Starlink on, and then get everything situated here with the bedding, and we're good to go. Man, is it dusty out here. So 2 little nozzles on the top here, the deflate and the inflate. And on the inflate, when you pull off the widget, you don't even need to worry about like covering it with your hand or hurrying up. It automatically blocks it. There's like a little valve in there. So all I gotta do is just open this up, put the widget in here, turn it on. It's right there. Just take this, just pop it in like that, and then hit the button right here on top, and that's it. You don't need to hold it or anything. Great thing about XPEDs is the tops, they're so soft, and then the inside, it's not like an air mattress. It's basically memory foam with these little like honeycomb like air pockets, and that's what I'm filling up right now. So it's like super comfortable compared to any other camping mattress I've ever used. I'll let it go for about another 30 seconds and then we should be good. All right, so that should be good. Let's go ahead, show you how this is done. Just gonna turn it off. Oops. There we go, it's on the other side. And then when I want to pop it off, there we go. And you can see there's no air coming out. Got this little valve inside. And you just got to push this in. There we go. And that's it. Now I'm going to obviously push it up right to the back seat here. There we go. This area right here, I need that for the bike, just in case I need to stealth camp. So last time I talked to XPED a few days ago, they were like, well, why don't we send you the other one, the MW? That one is just slightly shorter. It's still, I think, 6 feet, which is how tall I am. And then it's only 25 inches wide. So it should really only come to about like right here. So I'll still have my whole side to sleep on, but I'll also have all this area right here for the bike. That area up there where the portable power station is, that'll still be there. Get the Megamat Auto if you want to just use the whole back area, which is the one I would highly suggest. And then if you just want this whole extra area for other things, or again, for the XP Lite from Lectric, then I'd say go with the Megamat 10 MW. I'll put links to everything in the description below with a little thing behind it saying what's this one best for. And at least that should help you make somewhat of an informed decision. All right, so that only took a few minutes. All good to go. I have just like a blanket under here, then this kind of camping blanket from REI. And then under that, just some black sheets. For the Mega Mat Auto, for the main one, the one that fills up the back, I just use some black Twin XL sheets. Obviously black hides dirt, dust, which you'll find when you're camping. And so yeah, Twin XL, I would suggest going ahead and just getting some of those. And then if you end up getting a smaller one like this, you can still use them on this too. That's what I'm doing on the smaller, the LXW here. So works great. Obviously the portable power station is just kind of covered right now, but I'll remove that in a second and then plug in the Starlink. Oh, and like right here, wherever the cord comes out, I always try to protect it with a little bit of like black Gorilla Tape. That actually does just a tiny little bit like this and just wrap it around. And let me see if I can find a spot on here that has some. There you go. I just do that because these cords aren't cheap and apparently they're not super durable. But I haven't really had too much of a problem, but I do always do this and just put, that's actually usually more than I use, but I think this is the one that I use the most, that's why. And yeah, here's like what I used the other day, just like a little one like that. And that just protects it because when it closes, it obviously, you know, crimps it right there, you know, squeezes it all the way down. And so I want to make sure that it doesn't actually damage the cord. Get yourself a little Gorilla Tape, keep it in the back cubby hole here, and you'll be good to go. All right, let's go plug it in. Now what I usually do is actually move this down a bit, like right there. I have the 12 volt right here that I will plug into the 12 volt outlet on the back of the Tesla here. Power station from Opus on. Again, I will have a review of this coming up soon and we'll be comparing it to the Jackery. So I have 43% right now. I'll of course plug in and that should not be an issue. And then plug it into the AC port here on the Opus. And there we go. You can see the watts going up there. This usually at the beginning will draw like 50 to 70 watts and then it kind of dies down to like 30 to 40 range. And that's pretty much it. So I just, again, kind of use this, the portable power station, be it Jackery, Opus, whatever. And I kind of just use this as a pass-through to the main battery from the Tesla. Hopefully the Starlink connects. Let's go take a look. So of course you have the black side you use for stealth camping. On this, I actually ended up taking just Gorilla Tape because they come with these holes for the suction cups that you do not need for any of these. And I just covered those with black Gorilla Tape. They've been on here for like 18, 20 months, haven't moved, not one has come off. Then on this side you have gold. Again, wish that was silver, but they don't offer that option right now. You can see, yeah, the little holes, but they're just covered up with Gorilla Tape on the other side. And this, of course, would be used if you're trying to keep the heat out during the summer, keep the sun out, and keep the inside nice and cool. So that's the side I'll be using. And the only thing you need suction cups for is if you get the ones for the one up here for the panoramic rooftop. But I just use a different company and that I got on Amazon. They actually sent it to me. It's only like 30 bucks. If they still have any, I'll link them below. But these are kind of finicky and they work great though. And it's just black. Like, I mean, it's totally blacked out. You can't, I've slept till like 10:30 the other day where normally when the sun comes up, I get up. Yeah, with this, I slept until 10:30. But yeah, I have an accordion style one coming from another company that's supposed to be very like premium. And then you can just open and close it, kind of like a sunroof. And I think that's going to be a much better option for anybody, like for anybody, because this thing does heat up the car if you leave it off. And you know, I spend a lot of the year out west where it's very sunny and it gets very hot. And yeah, you definitely need to cover that. And so I think the accordion style one will work really good. So I should have a review of that coming in the next few weeks. But let me show you how easy these are to put on. I'll show you the one up in front here. This is the one for the windshield. Of course, I have the black on the inside right now, and there is a little space right there, but I usually can kind of finesse it to close. Here's what it looks like on the outside. I won't put the sides on now because I need to be inside, because when you open the doors, obviously they'll fall off, but they just kind of form to the door. I'll show you how that works in a second with a few of the other ones. But let me put on the back one here, and then a couple of the little side ones here. I actually have this one on already. I'll show you the other side. And this is how simple this is. Just take it right there, and you just form it around. That's it, simple as that. And then here I just have Velcro. Got one of these USB-C LED light bars. I have another one actually here. They have magnets on the back too, so you can just pop them onto the side of the car, which is kind of cool. Again, all this stuff is linked in the description down below. So after the video, just head down there. All right, now I'll show you the side one. This little one right here. Take it. This is how simple this is. As you can see, it's kind of shaped perfectly for you. Just take it. That's it. They're not coming off. All right, so and I think last thing to show you this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you just how to take the Yakima EXO rear cargo box here, the hitch cargo box, and just swing it out. That's one of the coolest features because you can use the top here to set stuff up there, to cook on. I use it for the air fryer, things like that. So yeah, works out great. All you're gonna do is just take this, loosen this up. Oh yeah, since I'm right here, I put a little piece of black Gorilla Tape right there. So when the rear hatch door closes right there, it'll just hit the tape. Then it'll save the Starlink cable for a little bit longer. But yeah, you just unscrew this. There you go. And you just take this, pull out, and then you can see the whole thing just swings out, and it'll lock in a second. There it goes, just locked. And that's it. Man, look at how dirty and dusty that is. I've been here like, what, an hour? 45 minutes? It's crazy. Let me show you the fridge. And then I'm gonna go and take the bike out. I'm also gonna make sure that's working too right now. I haven't seen it move, but I don't know. Looks like there's enough clear sky, it should be okay. And last but not least is the fridge freezer. Get a little wider shot for you. And I usually just keep this over it just to keep it nice and cool. See, I usually keep it around 37 degrees. It's at 41 right now. But this thing has been working awesome. Normally, I will keep this in the sub trunk, but because I have a bunch of camping stuff and other stuff with, and I need access to it when I'm camping, when I'm inside at night, back there, or just in general when I'm driving, it just makes it easier because with a bike in the back, it kind of makes it hard to open the sub trunk the full way. It opens halfway, but this just seems a lot easier. I just have a few things underneath here to make sure that it's level. Works great. So yeah, I got some sub sandwiches, what I'm gonna have in a second, some fruit, a few candy bars. Yeah, just sodas, water, things like that. Some eggs too, which I'll have for breakfast tomorrow. Close that back up. I just keep it as one whole fridge. There is a divider in the middle that you can put in and use like the left as the fridge, the right as the freezer, I think, or vice versa. And there is an app that works with Bluetooth. And so you can just connect to it with your phone, iPhone or Android, set whatever temperature you want. And so far, man, this thing has been awesome. Again, if you want to check out any of this camping equipment that I have, that I've been using and testing for, 18, 24 months now, everything's linked in the description below. Head down there after the video. And when you do buy things, let me know how they turn out. Most of you guys do. I get comments all the time that they just bought the Xped and absolutely love it, or that they bought this fridge freezer. So I always want to make sure that I'm promoting products that people enjoy, but also to make sure that the companies that I'm working with are keeping up their end of the bargain. I've reached out numerous times for people with like the Evan-X window shades that had a shipping issue, and it was resolved like that. So although I'm not customer service for all you guys, I do try to make sure that the companies that I work with are of the most reputable kind you can find. When I first started out, you're kind of forced to work with a couple companies, because you're excited just to get some brands that want to work with you. But now that the channel's a little bit more established, I'm starting to be able to work with real, nationwide and worldwide brands in the camping industry, in the Tesla and automotive industry, and beyond. So I'm very excited about that, and I want to make sure all you guys are happy, and that makes me happy. All right, I think that's pretty much it for the setup. Let's go take the bike for a ride. All right, let's try closing this. Usually it gets to the bottom and you just have to push it a little bit. There we go. You can see that saves the cord. And again, these are 75-foot, pretty expensive cables. All right, let's go hit the road. There you go. I don't know if it's an actual earth roamer, I can't tell, but similar. Definitely a heavy duty truck with the whole back on it, so looks pretty cool though. Yep, this is where I camped. I think that video has like 80 or something like 80,000 views. Yep, car was parked right here. That was great. Yeah, this is where the cows were. There was literally like, I don't know, dozens of them for sure. Just right up here at the end of the road. Another spot. This looks like a camping spot too. Yeah, it is. This one would actually be pretty cool. It's a lot flatter and a lot more open. I think I might do that actually, because this is wide open. You still have a little shade from the trees. All right, let's head back and move the car over here before it gets dark. Yeah, the other spot is much better. That'll work temporarily. We just gotta go about 1 minute that way. So yeah, I think this is gonna be totally worth it. Just going right up around the corner here. That place we're at was fine, but it was very windy in that one little area, and it wasn't very flat. And I didn't have a clear view of the sky. Whereas this one, as long as nobody took it in the last 2 minutes, should work perfect. And of course, if the cows are around, I should see a lot of them in the morning. All right, way better. I'm so much happier. It's so much just flatter and open area. You still have some shade from the trees right here, but Starlink right there, camping chair, obviously the EXO rear cargo box, the electric bike. So yeah, got everything there. And then you got all this beauty out here to look at and just chill. And I'm just gonna sit here and make some food here in a second. So otherwise, I'm just gonna chill out here. Had to put a hoodie on, a little cooler out now. Very, very happy. All right, so camp is all set up, and yeah, I mean, this is it. It's a pretty simple setup. Like I said, I'm probably not gonna cook anything up tonight. It's just about to get dark. I don't feel like doing that in the dark. And I have the other half of a Jersey Mike sandwich, so I'm just gonna have that. Got the electric bike right there. I'm probably gonna lock that up to right here to the EXO swing base. I actually have a video to edit tonight, so I'm probably gonna end up inside for most of the night. I'm gonna sit out until just about it gets completely dark, and then I'll head inside, work for a few hours, and I'll probably talk to you maybe once or twice more when I get inside a little bit later. Otherwise, just gonna sit out here, chill, and just enjoy nature. Okay, lock the bike up. Just have it put around right here to the EXO swing base. It's a little tight fit, but able to get it if you just put it up there just right. I will say one thing though, it has dropped in temp. It still says it's not, it says it's 60. I just don't buy that. I mean, I do have shorts on, but still, it definitely feels a little chillier than 60. All right, so got the bike cover on. It's not supposed to rain or anything like that, but at least any dust or sand or anything like that will help protect a little bit. Thing's only like 25 bucks, if that, on Amazon. And yeah, pretty much ready to go to bed. Well, at least ready to go edit for a while, then to bed. All right, let's go ahead and turn camp mode on. It's gonna be chilly tonight, probably in like the 40s or 50s, so shouldn't have to work too hard. But let's go ahead down here, tap climate control, go over here to camp mode, just hit that, and there you go, camp mode enabled. That's literally all you have to do. And then you can just set it to whatever temperature you want there, and it'll stay there. And there are fans, you know, heat and cool coming out right in the back too. And it's as simple as that. Again, you're probably looking at just less than 1% per hour when camp mode's on. And I have 80% battery right now, so I got plenty. And the supercharger here at the Grand Canyon is like 10 minutes away. So we're good to go. All right, so getting ready to go to bed, maybe in like an hour or so, but just sitting here watching Warriors at Lakers. Gotta love it. Gotta love Starlink. I love camping. I love being outdoors. But obviously when you go in at night, just like if you're in an RV or something like that, it's nice to be able to watch TV, you know, watch YouTube, watch Netflix, things like that. And while some people say, oh, that's your time to disconnect, you know, from all that stuff, I'm on the road like more than half the year. So I'm out in nature all the time, and I've probably done more in the last 2 years than most people camp or go outdoors in their life. So for me, and especially with like the career that I had where I was online all the time and working with clients, I just love being able to at night edit videos, you know, watch sports, catch up on what's going on with the people that I follow on YouTube, things like that. And I mean, by their Neanderthal logic, I mean, we might as well just all sleep outside on just the bare ground with ants crawling all over us, right? I mean, the idea that this isn't camping is nonsense, because 90% of the time when you're camping, you're outside doing stuff. It's just at night when you're getting ready to go to bed and things like that. And I would always rather be in a safe environment with, all I have to do is change the temperature right here to whatever I want. That's the holy grail of camping. Having air conditioning and heating and safety in one vehicle. Now, do I wish this was a little bigger? And I can't wait for Cybertruck to be able to maybe pull a trailer. And of course, Elon's already hinted at the roadmap, and they are looking at a Sprinter type van for camping, as well as I'm sure for cargo and stuff. But this is way more comfortable, and you get to experience so many more things during the day because you're safe, you're well rested. And then you can spend the entire day going out and exploring the great outdoors. Rant done. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, make sure that when you lock your doors at night, you do it here on the screen. Unless there's been a recent update, if you do it on the app, like while you're in the back of the car, the Bluetooth thinks that you're obviously nearby. So if somebody comes up to the door, they can still just open it. And obviously you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want the doors to be accessible to anybody outside. And so you want to use the screen. And if you use the screen, when I've tested it, it will be locked. Nobody can get in. But if you use the app, they can. So kind of a weird thing. I mean, I kind of understand why Tesla does that, because it thinks that you're nearby. So it obviously unlocks the door for you to get in, but you're already inside. But for my testing, always use the screen here, and that's how you lock the door. Just hit it right there and lock it like that. All right, so I'm headed off to bed. I'm tired. You can kind of see all ready to just get changed, and then I'm gonna watch a little bit more YouTube and head off to bed. So I will see you guys in the morning. Oh, good morning. Slept pretty nice. It's, you know, still pretty dark in here, even though it's completely light outside. So I have to figure out what I'm gonna do today here at the Grand Canyon. I'm gonna probably cook some breakfast in a minute, then do a little research online exactly where I'm gonna probably go. I wouldn't mind doing like some type of hike or tour type thing. I'll take these off. Show you the inside. There we go. All right, I'm gonna get up and get going here and get breakfast going. Oh yeah, and I should mention, when I got here in the afternoon yesterday, I had about 80%, and now I'm down to 66%. So I don't know, I'm guessing probably around 14, 15 hours, and we've lost 14%. Right around 1% per hour or slightly less, which is normal. All right. Oh, it's already pretty warm out. Feels like it's probably in the 60s already. All right, so I kind of wiped off the top of this just to get a little bit of the dirt off. You can see it's not perfect, but that's as good as I can get right now. So I'm gonna cook up some breakfast. I'm gonna do some eggs, hash browns, which my normal breakfast, and probably a banana. That's it. Get some food. Let's see. I'm gonna do a couple eggs, hash browns. Yep. Got those. All right, gonna put a little bit of olive oil in there. It's for the hash browns. Forgot to take this off. It's fine right now. It's not too hot or anything, but and of course, anytime you're cooking on top of the Yakima box here, you're going to want to make sure that you have something that protects it from the heat, and that's why I have those cooking heating pads underneath. They'll completely protect it, so no problems there. All right, so I think the hash browns are probably done. Another helicopter so I can show you how low they're flying by here. Yeah, so I've seen about 7 of them go by just over the treetops. So definitely not putting the drone up in this area, as I imagine, 1, it'll show restricted on the app, but 2, for all the helicopter tours and everything for the Grand Canyon, as well as any type of medic, because it looked like I saw a medic one go by on the same route. So yeah, obviously not going to be putting anything up in this area. And of course, inside the park, you can't do that anyways. Take this, go ahead and plate that. Then I'll get an egg going. Ooh, a little splatter there. Let's get this on top. Yep, there we go. Burner off. All right, so that's breakfast. I think that about wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed it and want to see more like it, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next travel quick tip or review video. Thanks for watching.